And now in politics, the African Democratic Congress ADC has assured presidential aspirants and party members of a transparent, free, and fair primary elections ahead of the 2027 general elections. The chairman of the ADC Presidential Primaries Election Committee, Ikechi Emenike, gave the assurance in Abuja while addressing delegates before the announcement of the final results. The party says over 3.4 million registered members are participating in the exercise to choose its presidential candidate from among former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi, and economist Mohammed Hayatuddin. ADC National Publicity Secretary Balaji Abdullahi described the exercise as the only genuinely competitive presidential primary currently being conducted by any political party in the country. He also dismissed claims by a rival faction that held a parallel convention in Abuja and produced Mebi Kachuku as candidate, insisting that the leadership led by former Senate President David Mark and former Osun State Governor Rauf Aregbesola remains the only structured recognized by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC.
Let our registration numbers to deceive Nigerians. And when counting the votes, we will not jump from 3 to 30 or from 500 to 1,000. Gentlemen of the press, this electoral committee understands the enormity of its task. We therefore wish to assure all aspirants and members of the public of a free, fair, transparent, and credible exercise that will not only strengthen internal democracy within the party, but also deepen democracy culture in Nigeria as a whole.
It's a faction. Today, if you go to the portal of the Independent National Electoral INEC, who leads the African Democratic Congress, is there any other name there apart from the name of David Mark and Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola? So when you say another faction, sometimes you wonder what you mean by that. There's no faction in the African Democratic Congress. So if some people choose to entertain themselves in one corner and another, how is that? You can't just wake up today and say you're organizing a convention. There are specific processes that you need to go through.